Someone in heaven saw them walk away and wept for what you'd feel. You still love them. Heaven knows they already packed their silence. You begged. They left. The angels held your name tighter. Their footsteps sound like goodbye. Heaven warned you in dreams. The person you're praying for is fading. Heaven wants you to let go. He left without looking back. But someone divine is still watching you. You sensed it weeks ago. Heaven's been grieving it with you. The one leaving isn't evil, but they're no longer written in your future. Heaven removed what wouldn't fight for you. Someone in spirit whispered, "You deserve someone who stays." You called it love. Heaven called it a lesson. They're not your ending, just your awakening. A presence around you is trying to explain why they can't stay. This goodbye was written long ago in spirit. The silence wasn't yours to carry. It was their destiny leaving. Even heaven mourns the ones who walk away from you. You were their chance at redemption. They walked. You gave them healing. They left wounded anyway. They're walking out. Your angels are stepping in. Their absence is protection wearing sorrow's mask. God saw what they almost did to your soul. You love them deeply. That will never be wasted. They're still alive, but their spirit left you long ago. Someone is whispering, "Don't chase what chose distance." Heaven didn't steal them. Earth did. They're alive, but unreachable. Spirit says it's time. This grief is holy. Don't numb it. You tried to keep them. God asked you to release. Someone in spirit is begging you. Don't wait. The heartbreak is sacred. Let it sanctify you. They outgrew you in words, not in worth. A divine one is standing behind you, whispering, "Watch who walks." They didn't break you. They revealed what love is not. Someone you can't see has been crying over your ache. God heard the sob you never said aloud. Their name still lives in your mouth. Let heaven cleanse it. You forgave them too many times. That was seen. The angels are not angry. They're aching for you. This was not your punishment. It was your pruning. Spirit saw you clinging. Spirit wept. The love you gave changed timelines. Even if they left, they didn't ghost you. They fled from your light. Heaven is asking you to trust the absence. Letting go doesn't mean you stopped loving. It means you started healing. They loved you, but they loved fear more. Someone divine placed a goodbye in your life to free your soul. The grief in your chest is a gate to your higher self. They walked away. You rise now. Heaven never wastes heartbreak. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They will regret this. But by then, your soul will have outgrown their apology. The one leaving never deserved your final prayer. Someone above you whispered, "Let them walk. There's better coming." Your angels are protecting what your heart doesn't yet understand. Their goodbye was not your fault. It was their unhealed story. Heaven erased the version of you that begged to stay unloved. They loved your light, but feared their reflection in it. You tried to be their home. They chose the road. This ending is not rejection, it's resurrection. Spirit said, "Stop rereading pain. Begin writing peace." They promised forever. God promised better. A higher power removed who your lower self still misses. You don't miss them. You miss who you were when they loved you. Even the stars bowed the night you broke. They'll remember your softness, but it will be too late. The one leaving is blind to your divinity. Spirit saw you cry into pillows you kept for them. A goodbye now is protection for what's coming. Don't beg for love. Heaven is already delivering it. They walked out, but they'll dream of you for years. You deserved a forever they weren't built to hold. A holy soul is guarding you from their chaos. Don't chase what couldn't cherish your silence. Heaven wrote your healing before they ever betrayed you. Someone invisible is wrapping you in unseen arms. They kissed your soul and still chose confusion. Spirit says, "You are not hard to love, just rare to find." They took your kindness and mistook it for weakness. Even their absence is orchestrated by divine timing. Don't regret loving them. Regret not loving yourself first. You were the miracle. They chose mystery. This pain will one day look like mercy. What you saw as loss, God wrote as liberation. They couldn't love you purely because they hadn't met their own soul. Even God mourns the ones who walk away from real love. They took your picture in their mind. It will haunt them. Someone heavenly shouted, "Enough," when you cried alone again. You gave them devotion. They gave you delay. Love doesn't abandon. Ego does. A divine one is erasing their name from your dreams. They said they'd stay. Spirit said otherwise. The person leaving will someday hear your name and go quiet. Someone unseen begged you to stop calling the past your home. Heaven pulled you back before the damage deepened. They weren't ready to receive what your soul was offering. Your tears are sacred. They fertilize a better future. God allowed this heartbreak to awaken your calling. They feared your fire but needed your warmth. Spirit removed what was draining your destiny. You are not unlovable, they were unready. Their absence is loud, but heaven is louder. You were their last chance at real love. They let you go. Heaven caught you. What they couldn't cherish, heaven is about to crown. Even the silence knows your name. They walked away, but a divine one never left your side. Spirit warned them, don't break what's been blessed. They touched your soul and still walked. That ache in your chest is God whispering, I'm with you. You were their healing, but they chose their wound. They'll remember your light in their darkest hour. Someone from the other side is watching you choose peace. Let their goodbye be the gate to your promise. They couldn't break your destiny, only delay it. Heaven blocked that love because it lacked truth. You poured love into someone not thirsty. Their goodbye is birthing your next chapter. The heartbreak was divine surgery. They left, but their shadow still follows you. Spirit says, walk away with your crown. Their soul wasn't aligned with your calling. You asked for a sign. This is it. The ache you feel isn't weakness, it's awakening. A sacred shift began the day they left. The one leaving can't hear what heaven is saying. Let their silence be the blessing. Someone divine is escorting your soul back to wholeness. They chose pride. You chose healing. What left wasn't love. It was fear dressed in longing. God saw how deeply you stayed. Spirit mourned the love they mistreated. You didn't lose them. You released what was never rooted. They are gone, but you remain. Stronger. Let them forget you. Heaven won't. Their departure was your spiritual permission slip. Your tears are understood by the divine. The one who left will search for your light in every stranger. That goodbye was the universe saying, not this one. Even the moon paused when they turned away. God is preparing someone who won't flinch at your scars. You were too divine for their delay. Someone in heaven sees the emptiness you try to hide. They'll come back too late. You're not broken. You're becoming. They exited your life, but not your lesson.